my YouTube channel. My name is Lera J, but you can call me Lera J for short. And I would like to say welcome. So today I'll be talking about a very important topic and something that will be useful for everyone, not just for immigrants, but also everyone in the world. And given that there's now high inflation rate and the increased cost of living, it has become very important that everyone tries to adopt a process or a method to help them to be able to accommodate all these increases. And as such, I'll be sharing tips or that I have used personally and tips, other methods that I feel, or top tips that I feel that will be useful to you also. So not to waste any of your time, let's just get right into it. So the very first tip that I use is that, what I do is that I do thrift shopping. When you want to buy things, it's not necessarily that you must always buy brand new stuff. If you want to buy some key things in your house, for example, if you're going to buy maybe furnitures, anything whatsoever, it's very important that not all the time you have to patronize like the big stores and all. For example, in UK where I'm based, there are some thrift stores such as like British House Foundation, Emmaus, some thrift shops or like foundational shops that they sell things at a very reduced discount. Those are fairly used products, but those products have been used in such a way that it has a lot of life in it. You can still buy. When you buy, people will think that's probably new. For example, the chair I'm using, the furniture, you will not believe that it's a thrift store. I remember when I wanted to get a nice set of chairs as an immigrant in the UK, and I went to all these showrooms and they were like saying over £2,000 and all. And by the time I saw the British House Foundation, I saw something as nice as that, and I got it for way less, like almost 70% off. So those are things you can also try to do. With that, you'll be able to reduce your expense. And also another key tip to be able to reduce your expense is trying to get discount cards of some key shops. For example, most people in the UK and even people outside the UK, whatever country you are, you do probably weekly, daily shopping, and you have some stores around you. Like in the UK, you have the Lidl, you have the Tesco, you have the Asda, and the rest. And so what I try to do is that I try to ensure that I get the discount cards. I know that it can be so overbearing to have a lot of cards, but in this kind of case, it's better to weigh your options and do your analysis. There are some cards that when I look at it, I'm like, oh, I'm not getting a lot of value. I know a particular store that I have their card. And when I try to use the card, I realize that I just got a point. At the end of the day, they tell me, oh, you are eligible to just get a free snacks. For me, it's not a deal breaker. Like getting a snack is not something really I want. But there are some other ones, for example, like Boots. Like I get their cards, I gather points over time, and those points can be converted to cash. And sometimes when I want to buy something, I feel like I'm out of cash, and I just see that, oh, I have a £7 discount. I can have like a particular maybe £6 that I can use towards the purchase. That is really nice for me. So I weigh some key cards to have. Also, going back to the idea of thrift shopping, sometimes I know some people don't like to shop some things on thrift. For example, there are some things that I don't compromise on. When it comes to electronics, I rather buy new. But however, every other thing, provided I can see that it's of good quality and it's useful, I just go for it. And the third way to be able to also reduce the expense or to save more is also trying to declutter. The issue of decluttering. A lot of people have things, you'll be shocked that you have things that you have not used like in years. If you have anything in your house that you have not seen it, or whenever you see it, you've not used for in about 3 years or a year or about thereabout, it shows that that thing is not important, you don't need it, and you can convert it into cash. So there are several places that you can do that. There's Facebook Marketplace, there's eBay. There are a lot of shopping that you'll be marveled at how much you can get for that thing lying fallow in your house. I, for one, we have had move houses in the UK, so I know what it means. Sometimes I see this, I'm like, oh my God, we haven't used it, I don't need this anymore. And I've actually gotten cash from selling such things. And also, you also be shocked at not just about the fact that you get cash, it's also the fact that you're able to transfer something that has life to another person. In other words, your own waste is actually somebody's new treasure. You will be shocked. And also, it's the self-satisfaction you get that when you tend to pass on some things that you've used in good quality and in good shape. And also, if you're also buying, also you also want it to be in good quality and also in good shape. So that's another way to save cost. Another way to be able to another way to be able to save your expense, of course, we all know that staying in the Western world, in UK, in Canada, in any other country, one thing that keeps eating at you is bills, bills, bills. Those bills won't just stop. And it's not stopping anytime soon. So I think a key way you can do is also manage your expense. When it comes to energy costs, I have a way that I and my family try to manage our energy costs, especially when it comes to eating, putting up your heater and everything. It takes a whole lot of bill. Your electricity bill and your gas bill are usually on the high side. But I have some key tips to help you if in case you are interested in finding out about, oh, how do I reduce my energy cost? I will do a separate video. If it's something you'll be interested in, you can comment in the comment section. I will do a separate video on that, because for now I'm just highlighting some key steps you can take. So one other way is, like I've been saying, is your bills, your energy bills. You have to try and find a way to keep it on the roll. Then another thing that is eating up people's bill, that's subscription. That subscription, I can tell you, you don't need it. There are lots of subscriptions, especially when you're online. Just find yourself subscribing for one thing or the other, and at the end of the day, just realize that I don't need the subscription. You don't need the subscription. So it's best that you sit down, evaluate all the subscription you're doing. There's some subscription that you actually need, but you actually don't need the premium subscription. Like a lot of us do subscription on Netflix, Amazon subscription, and a whole lot of subscription, a lot of things online. You'll be shocked at how much those amounts accumulate to give you a lot of expense, unlimited expense. I call them waste. Those are easiest way. Just cut off those excess waste. They were waste and they are eating up into your finance. And now the ultimate, aside from every other way to cut down your expense I have mentioned, the ultimate one is, are you ready to listen? The ultimate is save before you spend. The truth is that, and I always tell people, money is a mindset. For example, if my salary is £1,500 after tax, right? In my head, it is a mindset. I can decide that, oh, my salary is not actually 1,005, it's actually 1,003. Do you know what I would do? As soon as you get that 1,005, you take the £200, you save it. The mistake people make is people save after they spend. My dear, expenses are limitless. They will keep coming at you. You cannot run out of expenses. And that's why the economists will say that our wants are insatiable. So the best way is treat money as a mindset. That is how it's supposed to be. If you say, oh, my 1,005 will not cater for all my needs. But what if you are earning 1,003? Why do you think that when people even get a salary increase, they keep saying that, oh, it's still not enough? If you're not financially disciplined, even if they eat you with £5,000 a month, my dear, it will still be enough. And so, jokes aside, I'm just saying something that is very important. And I've seen a lot of people, immigrants, everyone fall into that trap, that money trap and issue. So even if at this point in time, you still have not been able to maybe get, the other ways you can earn money, definitely side hustle, people say multiple streams of income and all. But before you get that multiple stream of income, some multiple stream of income actually takes time for you to be able to get that money. So it's easy to say, oh, multiple stream of income, you have this, you have that. But before then, why not manage what you have? Why not save better? And so that brings us to the end of the video. And I hope that you are able to adopt these tips and definitely you will see a difference in your finance. Thank you so much for speaking with me from the beginning to this end. If you have any questions whatsoever, and also if you have any contribution about, okay, other ways that immigrants and every other person can save money or can cut down on their expenses, especially in this time, please drop it in the comment section. I will do well to read. I would also respond to your question. And also, if there's anything you want me to talk about, I would sure get right to it and definitely respond back to you. Thank you so much for watching my video once again. I would like to say, please subscribe, please engage, please like, please comment, please do all the good stuff. Please do all the good stuff, please. And press the notification bell so you don't miss out when I drop the new video. Thank you so much. I remain your girl, Sparkle Lara J, and I'm saying bye-bye, and I wish you the very best of God this week and every other time. See you in my next one. Bye-bye.